Never stop working a job, always make money. So I made this mistake about a month ago. I quit my job and I had no backup plan and really no replacement for that income. And I kind of just quit it. I was like, screw it. And I just quit without a backup plan to replace that income. Now, of course, I had kind of other plans that I was planning on doing. But at the end of the day, money is the most important thing. You always need money coming in the bank. And you have to be busy and productive as well. So if you don't have money coming in the bank, it's not a very good feeling to look at your bank account and know that there's no money in there. But when you have money coming in the bank consistently, like, it's a pretty good feeling, because you know that you did the work to get that money. Like, this is how it should feel, and this is how your life should be. It should be set up in a way of like this. You should want to work. You should want to make money, and you should never just not want to work. Like, there's no way that you can be happy without being productive and working. It's absolutely impossible. That whole month that I wasn't working my job, I was extremely not mentally good, and it was just terrible because I wasn't making any money. I wasn't really doing much. Now, of course, I was still working out and doing all that stuff, but at the end of the day, if you're not working, if you're not making any money, that's the most important thing you can do is make money. It's the most important thing that in the world is money. So if you're not making it, you're spending it, and chances are I was spending a lot of money. I'll give you an example. Because I was home a lot and I wasn't working, because I don't work from home. So because I was home a lot, my lights were on a lot, and I saw my electric bill and it went up a lot, and I was like, why is it up so much? It was because I was home the whole time. So there's a clear example right there that if you're not making money, you're spending it. So I was spending my electrical bill to make it go up. Instead of making money, my lights would have been off here and I would have been making money at work. So that's just a tiny, tiny little example there. But it's the absolute truth is that you need to be making money all the time. And I link this to literally everything in life, meaning I link for example, Google Calendar, you need to have a full day plan, and not necessarily making money all day, but having things to do all day, which will transfer into money just by being productive and having things to do and checking things off on your to-do list. Never quit a job if you don't have any backup plan. I learned this the hard way. So originally I thought that if you have a job, or let's say you want to work a different job, I was it's better just to leave the job you're working now, and then you'll have more time to get the other job. But that's absolutely not the case, because it's like I said, it's always better to be working and being productive and in motion than to not work at all. So meaning you need to find the time either at your lunch break or after work or before work to do all of your if you're trying to look for another job, do that before work, during your lunch break, or after work. So that way you're at least making money. You're still working and making money, and you're not losing momentum. Momentum is the biggest thing. You can't lose momentum. So you can't lose momentum by leaving a job just to search for another job, because it may take you a good bit to leave a job. Now, of course, if you get fired, that's a completely different story. But if you voluntarily quit, one thing I've realized, this is just about me, and I know this is about you as well, is that I was never dumb enough to get fired or whatever. At the end of the day, if you show up to a job and you do the work and you figure it out and you do your best, you can't get fired. It's absolutely impossible. Even if you're the dumbest person in the world, if you have the work ethic and you're just trying to do something, you won't get fired. And it's not that I was afraid of being fired. It's the fact of if you're trying something completely new, you're oh, I gotta do my best, I gotta know everything, I gotta know everything. It's like, you don't have to know everything, but you just have to do your best, and you have to, work hard and show up, and the knowledge will come eventually. I learned this lesson the hard way, and that's why I'm sharing with you this message. Don't ever leave a job unless you have a plan to replace that income. That's the video I have for you. If you like this video, like the video, comment, share, subscribe. See you in the next one.